Hi Taurus, welcome to January 2017. In January, the erratic gives way to the flimsy, and you may want to resist what is happening. You're reaching for inspiration, but feel it is out of your grasp. Hang loose, keep the faith, trust your intuition, trust your instincts. You will know when it is time to focus on business. Mercury is retrograde until the 8th. Then he is direct from the 8th of January, and all the planets are direct until February 6th. That is a wide window of opportunity to start something new, take action, focus on your goals, make things happen. The astrological landscape in January is a bit intense, and that's because the Cancer full moon on the 12th has the Pluto-Uranus going on. Pluto and Uranus have been fighting each other for the past 7-8 years, and this intensity will continue until 2020. And what happens, like at this full moon, it pulls them into each other and creates the negativity or destruction that we see going on in the world. And the Cancer full moon is opposing Pluto, squaring Uranus, and squaring Jupiter. So Jupiter in Libra is amping up the intensity at the Cancer full moon on the 12th. Now Capricorn is your sister sign, so for you it does pour positive energy flow into any planets you have in Taurus, and Cancer sextiles you. However, you're going to notice that people are divisive. There's a lot of polarization going on, this side against this side. And it's really hard to get things done when people are so focused on their agenda or winning and being right that it comes at the expense of harmony, cooperation, peace, love. And so, it's not so much about you, really isn't. However, you want to make sure that you are avoiding this intensity and this drama that could be going on with relatives or neighbors or other people that you work with, friends in your life that are, feeling very justified in their negative behavior. And so Pluto flushes out what's hidden. Pluto operates from the hidden depths in everything. And when he is being aspected like this, it does create manipulation, hidden agendas, power plays, power struggles. And like I said, it's going to be really intense, like the first few days up until the Cancer full moon on the 12th, and then a few days afterwards is the most intense time, about a week of this, say 3 days up to it, then the day, then 3 days afterwards, and then the energies start to calm down because the moon moves on, the sun moves on, and they're not pulling Pluto and Uranus in together in such a dynamic way. Jupiter is involved in it, so Jupiter in Libra, which is very much about peace and love and harmony and beauty. Well, when it opposes Uranus and squares Pluto, it's adding kerosene to the fire, and it's amping everything up so that people could be acting out in negative ways even more so, because Jupiter expands whatever it touches, and it can, just make bad behavior feel right. I'm right, so I'm going to act out in terrible ways, disrespectful, rude, and so on towards humanity because I'm right. And that's why you're just, wanting to step back and just, not, be part of it. And you don't want to take a superficial approach. You don't want to get involved in the power struggles. And that is the best way. Now, it is a powerful full moon that if you harness the power by not reacting, by stepping back, you can use this energy to get things done. I don't know how much cooperation you're going to get for others. I mean, it could be that other people are just, just caught up in their own beliefs and right fighting, that they're not available to get things done. And, that can be a bit frustrating. Your ruling planet is in Pisces. She went into Pisces on January 3rd. And, Pisces is about spirituality and creativity. It's about service. And so, there is this part of you that wants to, be available to others and be helpful. Yet, if people are fighting, you really can't. I just don't see how you can be of help, when people are just in that mindset of, might makes right, and I'm going to be right, and to hell with everybody else, kind of attitude is very difficult to build cooperation with and harmony with. And so, I would just hang loose, with this energy and do what's right for you, do what you need to do. After the 8th with Mercury direct, it's a good time to travel away from people. I'm just not liking this moon with people. I just see the potential for very bad behavior from those that only come from their ego and, feel justified in saying and doing anything to win. And, this is going to be an interesting month. And, for you, you're in a place where you want to be, doing your own thing, pursuing your own wishes. And I do recommend doing that, do the sidestep, is sidestep the arguments and the right fighting and the folks that are stirring the pot to create power struggles and games, manipulation, hidden agendas, and, using guilt, using shame. Those are all the negatives that people use to manipulate and control, and it has nothing to do with love. People that use that's conditional love, and that's not love, that's fear. So it's going to be really interesting in here in January to see this full moon and people's egos running rampant. The best way to use this energy is always to create the win-win, is to not just be out for yourself, always adding value for others and taking them along. And, it's really interesting because the North Node is in Virgo. And Virgo, yes, is about service. On the highest level, Virgo is about purification. How pure are your motives? How pure are your intentions? You're going to know, your intuition is really strong now with this Venus in Pisces. So you're going to know what people are trying to do with you. Pay attention to that. Like, what am I getting for this person's, wanting me to do this, or this person wants this from me? What is my intention? Are my intentions pure? Right? Is the North Node in Virgo is all about purifying my thoughts, purifying my behavior, purifying my intentions, purifying my actions, purifying my diet, purifying my body. And so it's really important to pay attention to, what are my intentions here in January? What do I want to accomplish? How can I harness this powerful grand cardinal cross to help others and bring peace to the world, bring calm to the world, bring hope to the world, bring inspiration to the world through just me being hopeful and calm and inspired. And so that is the greatest gift that you can be offering at this time. Venus will couple with Neptune on the 12th, and that's why you want to escape. You just want to not be involved in the negative games people are playing or power struggles they're creating. You want to be of service, yet you want harmony and peace. You don't want this disruptive energy that some folks are going to be demonstrating for all of us. And so make sure you're taking good care of you, because this is a very spiritual and sensitive time for you, where you may be too absorbative of the negative energy and it's affecting you. And I saw something on, I think it was PBS, that said that if just watching 10 minutes of the news can depress you for a day. It's like, just watch 10 minutes of the news and you're going to be depressed for at least 24 hours. So I highly recommend avoiding the news in January. Read it. And, even on the internet, there can be a lot of negativity that doesn't help you. Ask yourself, is this making me feel better? Does it make me feel stronger? Does it make me feel clearer? If it doesn't, you don't need it. And you can spend your time focusing on your goals, focusing on what you want to accomplish in 2017, focusing on what you're wishing for, what you want to manifest, what you want to create. That is your best time spent, is focusing on the creativity and the spirituality and what makes you happy and what brings you joy. And sidestep those that are trying to create drama in your life. Now, the Aquarius new moon is on the 27th, and that new moon is a bit hairy. It's not anywhere near as intense as the Cancer full moon, but it is at the midpoint between Saturn and Sagittarius and Venus and Chiron in Pisces. And so for you, it is a new start in your career in the world and what you want to set, your intention for what you want to do in the world, whether you work or you don't work. This is where you make your individual contribution to the world, and you're getting a new start here coming in on the 27th. It's also the Chinese New Year on the 28th, which will be the year of the rooster. Oh my goodness, does that mean we're going to have a lot of roosters out there crowing, or what? No, roosters don't crow. What do they do? So this should be interesting. And that's your new start, coming in there at the end of the month, and then going into February is your opportunity to, launch something new, make a new beginning, new project, new product, new business, new, whatever you do, whatever you want to do. This is a wonderful time to start something new. It is in an awkward aspect to the North Node in Virgo, which is about making an adjustment. For you, it's about tuning into your playful side, tuning into that inner child, tuning into what makes you happy, tuning into where you need to have more fun, right? Maybe, it's showing you that, you want to absolutely go after your goals in the world and your, career aspirations. Is there something more creative you need to be doing or tapping into in order to achieve those goals, in order to achieve what you want to achieve in the world? What you tap into that it has to do with creativity, creative self-expression, self-confidence. Where do you need to be more confident so that you can go for that promotion, start that business, go for that higher degree? Whatever your heart is desiring, what adjustments can you make in order to achieve your greatest destiny, in order to achieve and reach that North Star, to reach your greatest inspiration? Because you'll really feel stronger as the weeks go on in January and able, to do that. And that's exciting. That is very exciting for you. And so, it's a good month. I am concerned about that Cancer full moon and the way Pluto and Uranus are being charged up there. And it has a lot of power, and if you can navigate the power struggles that may come out from it, you could find it very useful for you, because Capricorn is your sister sign, and Cancer sextiles you, which is also opportunity. Just trust your intuition, trust your instincts, because they will tell you it's time to take action. No, don't take action now. Wait. I like the Aquarius new moon for you, because that is in your destiny in the world, your profession in the world, your reputation in the world, and that's a new start. And so, that comes in on the 27th, and then you have the Lunar New Year, the Chinese New Year on the 28th. So we end the month with new beginnings. The Aquarius, new moon is, wanting for you to be really self-aware of what you're doing in your career, what you're doing in your destiny in the world, what you're doing in your, whether it's volunteer work in the world or, whatever it is, be very self-aware of the impact you make on the world and the community at large, and what is your intention. What is your intention? And are your intentions pure? And are you purifying enough in January so that you are focusing on your strengths, focusing on what's right for you, focusing on what serves you, and not getting caught up in the distractions of the negativity of others, and not getting pulled into it. So that is going to be the big requirement here in January. And trust your instincts and your faith and your intuition, because it's going to pay off big time for you. And now, for those of you open for love, I'm not seeing a big love thing going on here, although, with the Venus and the Pisces, you could find that a friend could be more, that, someone in the work or where you hang out, your friends where you hang out, or the groups you hang out with, that you could be meeting someone that way, and that it could be very spiritual, and it could also be, where you're kind of friends, and then it moves into something more. And so that is a possibility. For those of you coupled, I'm not seeing any challenges in that part of your life. It has more to do with work and where you work, as well as really knowing your timing. Like, knowing your timing is a big message here for you in January, is really feeling it. Is if something feels right, great, do it. But if you're getting block after block, that's the universe saying it's not the right time. It's not the right time. So really important for you to be listening here in January to when it's time to do this, when it's time to do that, what feels right, what doesn't. Really trust that, because you'll be shown. And money looks good. You know, you do have Venus in the money house as well as Mars. So money is increasing, money is improving, money is on the up and up, which is good, as well as your health too. Because you have Jupiter in that area of work and health. So your health can be improving, your work can be improving, things are improving. We just have to navigate these astrological events, the Cancer full moon, to make sure that we're not getting distracted by the negativity of other people. Spiritually, this is a time for you to really grow with your spiritual side of life and listen and really hear the inner voice so that you are making right choices for you. You are going with the flow and being proactive, not reactive, not getting caught up in things, and staying focused on your goals because they look really good. Like it looks really good in here for you for Taurus and where Taurus is going and what Taurus is doing. And any new start that you're making in business, in career, in your work in the world looks very promising and favorable. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plussing my podcast. You're rocking awesome, Taurus. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section, or it's up in the cards. And I also have 2 fabulous events in January. One is all about the power of manifestation, using this amazing Uranus and Saturn and Jupiter harmonious energy to create greater abundance in your life, to manifest what you want in your life, as well as the love and attraction and the power of intention event. Both are here to help you get what you want, have what you want, and I would love to see you there.